9.3. Solving quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. This is another method to solve quadratic equations that are not factorable. So the quadratic formula can be derived by using the completing the square method on this general quadratic equations. What we are interested in is being able to apply the formula. So if the equation ax squared plus bx plus c of the solution can be obtained by this formula, which is the solution x is equal to negative b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac under the square root all over 2a. Right? So minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So that's the formula. So we need to know what is our a, b, c in a quadratic equation to use quadratic formula. So let's take a look at on the first example. 3y squared minus 5y plus 2 equal to 0. It is already in general formats. So therefore, I know that my a is equal to 3, my b is equal to negative 5, and my c is equal to 2. So using the quadratic formula, I can say that the solution for this equations, my variable y will be equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a, which is minus a negative 5 plus or minus square root of negative 5 squared minus 4 times a times c all over 2a. Simplifying these expressions, that will help me to get my final answer, which is 5 plus or minus square root of 25 minus 6 times 4 is 24 over 6. That is equal to 5 plus or minus square root of 1 over 6. That is 5 plus or minus 1 square over 6. This break it up into two cases because we know plus or minus two cases. It tells me 5 plus 1 over 6, or another solution is y equal to 5 minus 1 over 6, which is 6 over 6 is equal to 1, and then 4 over 6, that gives me 2 over 3 is my answer. Right? So this gives us two solutions, which is 1 and then 2/3. Let's take a look at on the next example. And I believe I have a typo right here. It should have been a plus sign right here. Okay, so let's check it out. So in this case, my a is equal to 5, my b is equal to 4, and then my c is equal to negative 4. So quadratic formula, n is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So which is negative 4 plus or minus square root of 4 squared minus 4 times my a is 5, my c is negative 4 all over 2a. So this gives us negative 4 plus or minus square root of 16 plus 20 times 4 is 80 all over 10, which is negative 4 plus or minus square root of 96 over 10. Now simplifying 96, I need to look at 96 and then a perfect square number. 4 goes into 96 2 times is 8, so 16, 24. So I can have another 4 goes into 24, 6. So perfect square will be 16. So we got full square root of 6. So finally, to simplify this, that will be negative 4 over 10 plus or minus full square root of 6 over 10. And when I reduce it, it will become negative 2 over 5 plus or minus 2 square root of 6 over 5. So we have two answers on this one.